Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here. Just bear with me for 1 second here. Let me get this taken care of. Happy Saturday morning to you guys. And I just want to show you guys a little bit of behind the scenes. I've just recorded my morning video, and I'm talking about Jason Garrett having play calling taken away from him because it's like a deja vu moment. Um, I have, I like to think of myself as a problem solver, at least when it comes to doing things for, work and having to come up with solutions and building things that other people can't seem to come up with solutions for. And I see it in my head, or I'll end up waking up in the middle of the night and say, that's how we can do this. And that happens a lot of times when it comes to ideas and things with the Cowboys and stuff. I'll wake up first thing in the morning and it's like, okay, let me see if this is actually true or not and do the research behind it and figure it out. It was funny because I remember, I could say troll, but maybe he's more like a stalker, and I'm not even going to mention his name, um, who said that, it must be nice for you to be able to just kick back at home and just let the money roll in from YouTube. Really? Because he works a job. Well, I got to tell you, this is my Saturday morning. I've already woke up, thought about what I'm doing for that morning video, done the research and the numbers for it, done that, and okay, I'm just uploading that now to Vimeo, and then I've got to upload it to YouTube. Now, while I'm doing that, let me also show you guys something else too. When I do a live stream at night, there's a lot of things going on, and quite frankly, I don't know how I actually do it. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if it turns out I go in a trance. I don't know if I've been abducted by aliens or whatever. But when I'm here doing a live stream, this is what I'm looking at right here. Okay? What you currently have is up here. This is all the controls for the cameras. So if I change from one camera to another, I've got a keyboard over here that I can change cameras. This is like my preloaded videos. And then down here, we have comments. Now, typically, I'll actually have the audio controls so you can see that on the panel there. But actually, what I'm doing here, while I'm uploading this video for YouTube, is I'm actually taking the show from last night, because last night was actually really kind of crazy because we had a fake Jason Garrett who was in here, and I kind of went off. I really went off because, and I just pretended that I was really talking to Jason Garrett. So I want to take some of those clips. So I'm uploading that to that computer, which, by the way, here's where it gets real crazy. That computer there actually just runs the programming to actually stream the videos. And I have 5 cameras that are actually hooked up to that. Over here, there's another laptop, which is a very old laptop, which just runs the YouTube stream, so that way I can see all the comments in real time. Well, actually, it's delayed by about 15 seconds. Then I've got a computer right here that's actually taking care of this monitor. Then I've got a smaller computer here when sometimes I use that monitor as well. And then down here, look at this. It gets to be crazy. The mixing board for all of the mics. So you've got this mic, you got that mic, although I haven't had too many people in the studio. If I have the mic over there on the table, like when we're doing our live stream, that's an input. I have an input for that computer, and also too, if I plug in my cell phones to take calls. So I've got all that going on. Then down here, this keyboard right here, this keyboard actually controls all of the studio stuff. So each one of these are a camera or a media, right? And if I push auto, it'll automatically go from the preview to the other one and so on. So all of that stuff goes on for that 1 hour show. And guess how many people are here for this? One person. So while I'm taking an hour and 10 minute show over there and uploading that and getting ready to edit it, I've let me finish getting this squared away here real quick. Hold it. Wrong mouse. Oh, by the way, I I have 3 mice. Mice? I don't know. I have 3 mice. And that's why they're all a different color. The blue goes to this one. The purple one goes to the one that runs YouTube. The black one goes to the gaming computer. When was the last time you had to use 3 mice? Mouse. Okay. Anyway, on top of that, while I'm sitting here this morning and drinking my coffee, thank God I got coffee. Oh, thank God I got it. I'm doing research for my next video. And so I'm going through statistics here and making sure that my argument that I'm making, that there's data to back it up. Because I don't ever just come in here and just pull something out of my rear end and tell you that. I will go through and do the research on it. So anybody who says that, well, he doesn't do film breakdown, which is true. I don't do too, I do a little. I do a little bit of film breakdown and stuff. But that's not my specialty. You got guys like Vosh that do that on a regular basis, and he is really, really good with it. And I'm not trying to be the panacea, the be all end all, because what you really need to do is you need to figure out, if you're doing YouTube and you're creating a channel, you need to figure out your niche or niche. I always thought it was niche, but I see, people on YouTube and they're, seem highly educated, much more educated than me, that say niche. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like tomato, or let's call the whole thing off, but niche. You need to figure out what niche you are and what you're going to focus on, because you can't be really too broad. If you're really, really broad, you get lost. But what you need to do is you need to be able to find that gap that needs to be filled to be successful. You need to also be genuine. You're not going to be perfect. Believe me, I am so far from perfect, it's not even close. Now, you don't necessarily need to have all of this equipment if you're starting a YouTube channel. Most of the stuff I do on YouTube, basically, I'm just using wherever my cell phone is. Okay, my cell phone to do most of my videos and stuff, unless I'm doing the live stream from the set here. But understand, people want to know you more than anything else. They want to be your friend. They want to like your personality. And if you can get that across, don't be fake. Be real. I wake up I need to shave. My hair's probably nappy. I probably make sounds when I'm drinking my coffee, but it's me. And if you ever meet me outside of YouTube, I will be the exact same person that you see on YouTube. And if you're not that person when you're on YouTube, people will know that. People will say you're fake, you're a fraud. So if I'm giving any advice to anybody on YouTube, it's not about being perfect. It's not about having great equipment. You want to have great content. You want to know what you're talking about. You don't want to be too broad on everything. You want to focus in on your thing. And if you do those things and you work hard, and believe me, you got to work hard. It's going to take time away from your family. It's going to take time away from doing things you may, other things you may enjoy doing. But you only get out of this what you put into it. And you must always strive to improve and get better. This studio didn't start out with all this equipment. This studio started out with just this one locker over there, real small tabletop, little teeny microphone. But constantly over the years, buying it, taking a little bit more and investing into it, figuring out how to use this one and that one and ways to get better. Because here's the last kicker I will tell you. Even when you think you've made it, you need to act like you haven't. In your mind, you must stay hungry. And you have to keep striving to find the next big thing or the next way to improve. Because I'm going to tell you, there have been so many empires that have rose and fallen. Because once they've kind of rose, happens is they get fat, they get lazy. Well, I'm already fat, but you know what I mean. And they kick back and say, we made it. Yeah, we're up here, we're on top. And what happens is other empires watch you. They learn what you did. They figure out how to take that, what you did, to another level. And they pass you by. Stay hungry. Work hard. And be you. That's the only secrets there are to YouTube. So, I got some work to do. And I will see you guys on YouTube. Have a great Saturday.